Hi everybody, how are we all? I thought we would try something different with today's video and just do a general things I bought recently that I'm really loving. It's an autumn haul. It's old school. I have ordered a mountain of things. I don't know what's come over me. At the beginning of the year, I'm always like, I can buy like one thing a month. I can buy one thing a month. Like I didn't buy anything in January. I think I bought one thing in February. March bought one thing. And then for the rest of the year, it just like gradually kind of increases. And then September and October is always like, bam, new things in the wardrobe. So I thought I would talk you through like style some of them. There's a makeup thing, there's a jewelry thing. I've made a whole list for you. We're going to talk, it's going to get long. Make yourselves comfortable now. In fact, let's talk about the makeup thing that I bought first. Sorry, mine's a bit smudged because I literally used it this morning. It's from Victoria Beckham and it is the foundation drops. You would have seen people talk about these. I'm like old in terms of like getting onto these. Everyone has already like been done, reviewed. They've moved on. And I was like, I have to try them for myself. They're £104. That's disgusting. It's available in 20 shades. They're called foundation drops. So it's not a tinted moisturizer. Like it is a foundation, but it's kind of delivered in a tinted moisturizer-esque way. Like it's weird because they're like, it's kind of light to medium coverage and it's got that like tinted moisturizer feel, but it definitely feels like a little bit thicker. You get a little bit more coverage out of this than you would say something like the NARS tinted moisturizer. I filmed a review on it. I don't know if it would have gone live on my Instagram yet, but like you will be seeing a full-on review where you can like see the application of this very soon. It's nice. It is not worth £104. We all knew that. Like what base product would be worth £104? Like that is just crazy. I really love, if I had to like pick my favorite base at the moment, it would be the Lisa Eldridge Skin Enhancer. Gorgeous, glorious product. Put that on in the morning. Feel like my skin still looks great by the end of the day. But yeah, I put this on this morning and I actually wore it in a video that I filmed for Substack yesterday. And then I watched the video back and I was like, oh no, my skin. I'm like, oh, actually the skin looks really good in this video. And I was like, damn, I was wearing this product. So I will use this up. Do not get me wrong. I'm wearing it now. Let me like move you so you can see what my face like actually looks like. Okay, here's what we're working with. I've just got on the Victoria Beckham drops. I did about 4 or 5 drops all over the face, applied with my fingers. I did a little bit of the Glossier stretch concealer under the eyes, pinned down my brows with the Anastasia brow gel and used a tiny bit of the Dior bronzer over the cheeks. And then that's it. Like I just then ran out the house. I did this like pre 7 a.m. basically, and then ran out the house and I'm like, I really do like how it looks. But at that price point, it's just not something that I can like wholeheartedly with my whole chest be like, you need this in your life. You don't. It's a glorious product if you really want to go there. But yeah, for the sheer, if this was like £40, £50, I'd have a different review here for you. But yeah, for that price tag, it's crazy. Sadly looks lovely on the skin, but we don't need this in our lives. I'm just going to talk on this really briefly. It's from Arket and it's just like a tortoise shell pendant. It's annoyingly out of stock online. So this is going to be like a in-store job only. But how fun is this? Like whenever I put it with an outfit, this is like, if you like that kind of boho chic, Chloe feel, like big chunky jewelry, you know, like how everyone's doing like the big kind of jewelry with like the tassels coming off the end, like you like that kind of Alison Bornstein 70s bohemian style. And it feels very like summery to you. It feels like this is a good way to make it a bit more autumn, like go down the tortoise shell route or go for like something that's like carnelian, like something that's gorgeous and more like jewel toned in its appearance. Is just going to feel a bit more autumnal than like read as summery. But yeah, I've been wearing this with, well, something I'm going to show you in a minute actually from Arket. This is like a great little combination. This, very chill, put on the pendant, all of a sudden feels like a lot dressier. If I can find the link for it, I'll link it below just in case it ever does come back into stock. But yeah, I'm going to put this away before I go on about this for another 2 minutes because sadly out of stock, I think. Okay, speaking of Arket, there are 4 things. 3 things were gifted because I've done quite a lot of work with Arket recently, but 1 I purchased myself. Let me locate them all for you. And here, I mean, it's a joy to work with Arket, obviously. Like I have loved the brand for years, but I do feel like their autumn offering, like their summer stuff is good, but their autumn stuff is like, oh, that's when it's really good. So it's been really fun to work with them at this time of the year because I'm like, there is so many beautiful things to pick from, so many things I would love to have in my wardrobe. And when I work with brands, I really do try and find holes in my wardrobe, try and find things that like both you and I are probably like missing, those like missing puzzle pieces. And these 4 things really do feel like that. So let me try them on for you. Okay, this jumper was a purchase by me. I saw it in store and was just like, yes, I really, really want that. I love it because number one, it's 100% wool. We love great composition, will keep me nice and toasty, but I also love the length of it. So I've got on quite a low slung pair of jeans. We'll get to these in a minute on right now, but like normally my jeans are quite high, right? Normally my jeans are kind of more like here. And sometimes you don't always want to do a tuck. You don't want to have to tuck your top in. I've got quite a long torso and this is just a nice length on me. Like I don't feel the need to tuck this in. I don't have to tuck it in. And I like that it was a little bit more fitted. I mean, you're going to laugh. You're going to be like, Anna, I've got my, oh, it's here, the Uniqlo men's navy jumper. You're like, Anna, come on. But this is like oversized, baggy, that like loose, relaxed fit. This is that more like thicker wool. That one's cashmere. This is that more kind of thicker boiled wool. You've got like a folded over sleeve. You've got a nice ribbing around the crew neck, nice ribbing around the hem here. Like, I don't know, it just has a few more details. It's a little bit more fitted and it just felt like it added something different to my ever expanding, ridiculously big knitwear wardrobe. Let's be real. Okay, this top I have been living in this top. This is just like chilled mum weekend uniform. It's just a khaki polo, but it's thick. It's got that like, I know like rugby shirts are having a bit of a moment, but I just don't know if I love, I mean, I said this and you will see, I've bought a flannel shirt recently. So like my tastes are expanding. I'm changing, I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone here, but I'm not sure I like love the boldness of like big, thick stripes. So this is my version of the rugby shirt. Like it's got that rugby shirt shape. It's super oversized. I wear this in a medium. I think I've got the boiled wool jumper in a medium as well. I'm pretty much like a medium across the board. If I don't say what size I am, I'm a medium. I'm a medium. So you've got that rugby shirt feel, that like polo style neck in this gorgeous khaki olivey shade. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We went away with the family last week and I lived in this, completely lived in this. It's so relaxed. I don't know. I just feel very like chill, very like me in this. If I put something like my St. Agni bag with it, I'm like, yeah, I feel ready for the soft play in a way that feels very me. I think it's actually in the sale right now as well, just saying. Okay, I had to switch things up a bit for the corduroy shirt because I felt like I wouldn't wear something with ultimately quite a big billowing oversized pair of jeans. Like it just needed a bit more shape on the bottom half. A new pair of jeans. We'll get to these in a minute. But yeah, this is from Arket as well. Just a big corduroy shirt. And I just love this for the colour. I was like, I really don't own anything really. I mean, I have a few like, I guess I have a few jackets, but I didn't really own any tops in this colour. And I like shirts and me, I feel like I'm still like finding my way with shirts, but once the cooler weather kicks in, I didn't really have any options in my wardrobe that I could wear. My shirts were all like, you know, a plain cotton or a linen. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes in the cooler months, you need like a fabric that sits more warmer on the skin. Does that make sense? Sometimes you put your shirt on and you're like, oh, this is cold. Like it's not only not warm enough and practical for the weather, but like it feels cold on your skin. So I feel like I've invested in things like this and things almost like that khaki polo that are like shirt adjacent, still feel like a shirt, but ultimately have like a kind of cozier fabric to them. But this is nice, it's chill. I love the colour, I'm obsessed with the colour. I've put it with the pendant. I also realised I didn't have a pair of earrings in, I was feeling a bit naked. But yeah, super oversized, again, the medium. I like to just roll up the sleeves a little bit and also have like a bit of chest on display. Like I think a bit of skin with this is good. You can also do like a half tuck. Sometimes I just tuck half of it in and then you still get a little bit of waistline, a bit more definition. I mean, I've also tucked the whole of this in. It's not super thick, which I like. It can be a good third piece to like throw over a t-shirt or a vest top and you can wear it open, wear it as a jacket for these like in-between weather moments. But you can also like tuck it in, which I really appreciated. I didn't want to shack it out of this. I wanted like a pure shirt and that's what this is. So very, very happy with this. Please ignore how ridiculously crumpled this is because I just had to rescue this from the washing basket because I wore this for the event that I did with Arket at the weekend and I loved it. This was like the big hit. Everybody wanted to take this home, but I don't think it was actually in the store, which maybe we should have thought about before. But I am obsessed with this. This is like, I feel like I've been looking for, it's ultimately a blazer. It's a blazer. It's like a blazer top. I have been looking for a blazer like this, probably for like a solid year at this point, but just haven't found the right one because I didn't want a black one. A black just feels way too harsh, way too formal. I have a black blazer. I rarely wear it. I definitely keep it for the need of like, but I need a black blazer, which I don't like to keep things for those sorts of moments. But ultimately, I do feel like there are moments in life when I need a black blazer. I like wearing it with black trousers as like a little fancy moment if ever I need to get dressed up. So like, I do like to have that, but I didn't want more. And I just knew that if I had this in black, I wouldn't wear it. But this is brown. This is a gorgeous colour of like rich kind of chocolate brown. It's a linen blend blazer. I've got the 40, which is the equivalent to a UK 12. Fits me like a glove, fits me perfectly on the shoulders, fits me perfectly around the waist. I am so happy with it. I also didn't want something that was tight. Like I didn't want it super tight to my body, but I didn't want it super loose. I don't know. I feel like the fit of this one is really what sells it to me. And so many people that I met on Sunday were like, that is the perfect kind of like corporate girl top, you know, like you can wear this to an office with a nice pair of trousers and it feels fashion forward, but you also feel very put together at the same time. It's got that level of polish to it, but then stick it with some jeans and you can like go out with your friends. You know what I mean? It's definitely got that like slightly fancy feel to it, but could be dressed down with jeans if you fancied it. I love it. It's a really nice length. Oh my God, I just could go on about this top forever. So yeah, I wear the 40. I've got it in the brown. It comes in the black as well. But yeah, this feels like a handy piece to have in my wardrobe if ever I'm doing like a panel, an event. Like I want to feel a little bit more dressed up than say like wearing one of the shirts I've previously showed you. This feels like a good option for that. Okay, quick talk about these jeans before we get into my most outrageous but perhaps my best purchase of the year so far. I know what a tease. I have lots of shopping rules for myself. Well, I was trying to buy only one thing a month, like big fail on that front. I think I need to stop setting myself that goal because for the second year in a row I have failed at that dramatically. I feel like it's just one of those things. It's just not going to happen at this particular moment in my life, and that's okay. I need to come up with a new goal. But I don't really limit myself too much with jeans because I feel like when you find a good pair of jeans, like they're hard to come by. Do you know what I mean? That is a gem. That is a gem, and you hold on to that. So I kind of allow myself to order and try a lot of jeans. I don't necessarily keep them all, but then when I find the ones that like do fit, that I do feel great in, that I enjoy the wash of, I'm like, you know what? You and me, you ain't going anywhere. You're coming home with me. So I saw someone online recommend these ones. They're from Silver Lake. Let me just do like a little 12 for you. They're from a brand called Silver Lake. I'm not sure I've had Silver Lake. I think I've tried them. I don't think I've owned Silver Lake jeans before. I picked these up in a 30. I was trying to buy the 29, but it was out of stock, and I'm really, really pleased I didn't because the 29 would have been way too tight, super uncomfortable. These are like a good fit. They're a comfortable fit on me. I'm not sitting down and like begging to open a button. So these are a 30. I'm a UK 12 and I feel like they fit waist wise really well. And then I'm 5'7" and I feel like the length of these is perfection. Like I would not touch these. I would not touch these in terms of altering them. They are perfect. But I saw someone online recommend them. They're called the London style. And I was like, you know what? Let's just give them a go. And they're wonderful. They're so good. I feel like they're very like lengthening, elongating my body. They're the right length on me. I literally have no complaints. They do remind me, and I was very close to returning them because I was like, you know what? They are quite close to the Still Here jeans. These are the childhood jeans. And I like put them next to each other. And I'm sure online you're going to be like, no, they look the same. But in real life, I'm like, the washes are slightly different. These definitely have a slightly more like relaxed feel. I've worn the hell out of these jeans. So yeah, these definitely have like a slightly more relaxed feel. These feel like a little bit more rigid, but it's probably just because they're newer. But yeah, I think if you were eyeing up these and maybe you're not US based, they're a little bit trickier to find and get hold of, then you might be able to get hold of these a bit easier. So yeah, there you go. There's another pair of jeans I will talk about in a minute, but let's talk about this silly coat. This very, very silly coat. It's from a brand called Peroche. I'm not sure how you say it. I'd never heard of this brand before. I saw Emma, Emma who writes a Substack called Overdress. She did like a leopard jacket edit, and this was this was in the edit, and I was like, oh damn, that's the jacket I've been looking for the best part of 2 years now. Long time viewers of this channel will remember the Whistles leopard print like fur jacket. Unreal, incredible, really like had its moment with me. Thought it was something I would keep forever, but I grew, I grew, my body changed. It no longer fitted. I could no longer like, it got really tight. It was a 10. I'm like very much a 12 all over these days. And it was very tight around my shoulders and my chest. I could barely get it on. It had to go. It was ultimately sold. I'm sure it's gone to a good home. But since then, I've been looking for a leopard print coat or jacket. It could be long, it could be short. This one's kind of like in between, which I really like. But I wanted it to be pony hair. I didn't want faux fur. I didn't want that chunk. And ultimately, like faux fur, you know, I mean, pony hair, you're not really supposed to wear out in like rain and stuff like that. But I feel like this was just a bit more practical for me than a faux fur jacket. So I knew what fabric I was looking for. I know the tones that I was looking for. I love like a leopard print that's like deep and rich toned. I don't want it to look too yellow. I want it to be more like amber as a background colour. And I knew what sort of style I was looking for. I wanted quite classic a style really, to have that like vintage feel to it. I have every vintage store, every thrift store, every charity shop I've been in, like this is what I've been looking for. I go online, I search on Vestiaire, I search on The Real. I go on Etsy, I have scrolled like so much looking for this jacket, and then Emma delivered it to me, to my Substack inbox, and I was like, that is the jacket, let me put it on. Gosh, that was a ramble, wasn't it? But I feel like you need the context of this jacket. Oh man, it's a medium. I bought it from Farfetch, and actually if you go on Farfetch and just search like leopard print coat, so many come up. Like obviously Farfetch is like a department store of independent stores, right? So like it's searching such a big, vast network of stores. I just hadn't really like thought to check on there. But yeah, I found it. I got it in a medium. It cost a bomb. I don't want to talk about it. It was very much like a birthday present for myself, like happy birthday to me from me. It's a purchase size wise, in terms of like money wise, that won't be repeated anytime soon. But it's unreal and it's gorgeous and I love it. And it's just exactly what I was looking for. I think I'm going to wear it today. I'm like, oh, putting this on is making me want to wear it today. And I just, personally for me, I love anything, or like what I've been trying to expand in my wardrobe recently is those pieces that take like jeans and a t-shirt to the next level. Like I have so many jeans, I have so many t-shirts, I have so many just like crew neck jumpers, but things like this are those like wow pieces that are really going to take it to like the next level. Not every purchase can be a wow piece, that's fine. But yeah, I'm just so over the moon with it. There is nothing I don't like about it. Nothing. They've even like pattern matched a lot of the pieces. So like this is a panel up here, this is a panel down here, but they've like pattern matched this, they've pattern matched down here, they've pattern matched that. Like it's a really gorgeous, well-made piece of clothing and it fits me like a glove. So I was like, damn, I'm keeping it. Whoopsies. But yes, I'm very, very happy with this purchase and I do believe it's the best thing that I've bought all year, and I think I'm going to wear this today. So love that. I can't lie, these sorts of videos are like my favorite to make, like me just pootering around in my favorite place having a chat with you guys. If you do like videos like this, there most weeks there is a style related video that goes live on Substack. I've always got a cheeky little discount code for you guys in the description box, so feel free to like sign up through that. It'll give you 10% off for life. But yeah, I feel like if you like this, you will enjoy what is going on over there. But people have also said like, oh, Anna, I miss you talking about stuff like this on YouTube. So I'm like, here you go. Watch a half-an-hour video with me of like what's new in my wardrobe. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot. I had a lot to talk about. This jumper, let me put it on. You'll notice a bit of a theme with everything that I've purchased here because I don't think anything is black. Yeah, nothing is black. I really haven't bought a lot of black this year, but like definitely not in recent months. Like when you look on my index, this is actually quite satisfying. When you look at my index and it's like sorted by new in pieces, you'll see that like, yeah, everything is there's nothing black there. Anything that looks black is actually like navy or brown. It's a very satisfying, oh wait, no, there's one black pair of shoes, but they're with the cobblers right now, having a non-slip sole put on them, so I couldn't show you them. But yeah, this is kind of my wardrobe mission at the moment, is like, if I am going to buy things, which I am, then they're going to be colourful things, maybe some colourful things, maybe some wow pieces, just something a little bit different. This jumper, I just loved the colour. I loved the colour. It's like not a brown, it's not a green, it's just, and it's so much nicer than it looks online as well. It's from H&M, 100% cashmere, from their like premium range. Super long, oversized arms, which I love. Like I love like rolling back a sleeve. I don't know why that's so satisfying to me. Like a raglan drop sleeve, really nice with a white t-shirt underneath if you want that like extra pop of layering. But for me, I just loved the color of this. I was like, so soft, so comfortable, looks great with like blue denim. Oh, would look great with my piece apart cords. That is like Hello Tibby Ring 3. If you've got no idea what I'm talking about, I'll link a post about like Tibby Ring 3 colours. Like they just really appealed to me, like because I'm a true autumn, you know, we've like done my colours. These sorts of colours are colours that just kind of are my supposed shades that make my complexion pop and eyes come out, all that kind of stuff in a good way. And I just feel so at home in this colour palette right now. So was very, very happy with this. Finally, I've got 2 more things and then we'll be done. Okay, I think you're going to see this look and be like, that's a little bit different for you, Anna. But hopefully you're going to think that in a good way. I feel like this picture of Kate Moss when she walked the catwalk in this Bottega look has been like seared into my brain. And at the time I was like, it's not for me, but I can appreciate it. I can appreciate the look. It looks fresh. It looks like very like classic, but still very modern at the same time. I don't know. I could just like, I could see the vision. And I think I've realized I'm very like, no, that's not for me. That's not for me. And I think I've learned to like never say never over time and almost like soften over time as well, because I was previously like flannel, no, plaid, no thank you. But actually sometimes it's about finding like your version of that. Like I wouldn't wear that Bottega top because it's probably like a, I don't know, $2,000 shirt. But also like the baby blueness, like the baby blue, like I don't really do like, she says wearing basically like a baby blue pair of jeans, but you know what I mean? I wouldn't really do like baby blue as a colour if it wasn't denim. But actually, Lucy Williams linked this on her Substack newsletter. A lot of Substack recommendations coming in here. And I was like, you know what? I think that could be the plaid shirt, the flannel shirt for me. It's from a brand called Core, C-O-O-R. I think it's a Korean menswear brand, possibly. I found it on Hype Beast of all places. Mark was like, you've got a Hype Beast parcel here. I was like, oh, my shirt. I actually think this would look really good on him. But I like that it was kind of a plaid flannel shirt in my colours. There's like a mild grey, a cream, a beige, like there's a bit of like brown running through it. It just feels like if I was going to do this pattern, it would be in this shirt. Maybe let's try tucking it in as well. How does that look? Oh, okay, that is so much more me. This is so much more me. I do feel like when I do a shirt over a t-shirt, I prefer it when it's a shirt over a vest top. So there's a little bit of chest showing. Like I just always feel better when there's a bit of breathing space here. I don't know. It always feels like too many clothes when like you can't see this part of my neck for some reason. I don't know. So no, this is so a bit of me. And then the jeans are new as well. This is the end, I promise. Let's not be doing any maps. These are from Frame and they are the low slung barrel jeans, I think that's what they're called. I've been doing some pieces of work with Net-a-Porter, and which is like obviously dream job situation, but also means a lot of the clothes that I use for those features are loaned. Like I go online, I make an edit, they send them to me, I take pictures just to like test them out. And they're actually a really cool brand to work with because they allow me to like mix it with like older things I own from Net-a-Porter and stuff like that. It's a really like nice organic partnership, but it does mean that I try things that I'm then like, I want to give this back. I really like this. And these jeans were that. I haven't really experimented with the barrel leg, but they just feel like they fitted really well. I've got these in a size Oh, what size have I got these in? Let me check. A 28, which is normally like a size down. I'm definitely more of normally like a 29 in denim. So I'd say you can afford to size down in these because, and they are still like really low slung on me as well, even though I've sized down. But yeah, the ones like were really low. I was like, no, I need them just a little bit closer to my belly button. But these have become my like go-to. This is what I was wearing at the beginning of the video. These have kind of become my go-to when it's like early in the morning, I need to throw on something to do like childcare drop off. I've been doing it in these. So super happy with all of those purchases. I hope you enjoyed this video. This video was long, but it was chatty, and it's always fun to do like an autumn haul. Like it's probably one of my favorites videos of the year to film, along with yearly favorites. Oh my gosh, it's almost yearly favorites time, guys. That's like my favorite video. Will this be like the 16th year I've done them? Like, oh, that just pleases me. Wait till we get till 20. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I am putting the finishing touches to the YouTube subscriber giveaway. It's going to be mega. Like, it's going to be really good. I'm so excited for that one. So that'll be coming your way very soon, and I'll see you then. Everything will be linked down below. Any more video requests, just shout. We are going to New York next week. If you want to see a haul, give this video a thumbs up. I'll see what I can do. I'll see you then. Bye.